Reroute all power to forward guns and thrusters. Full speed ahead.
But sir, that's suicide.
Good morning and happy existence. My name is SOS, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager Class Megatron from the War for Cybertron games.
Now, I actually haven't played the War for Cybertron games in particular.
Yes, I know, such a terrible thing. But despite that, I've still seen clips of the game on the internet, and comparing the figure to the on-screen model, I'd say it's fairly accurate. Why his fusion cannon is so tiny, though, I do not know, but I guess we'll just have to make do. Being a Voyager class, he stands at a decent height, I'd say around half a foot tall. However, I would say he is relatively small for a Voyager. Here he is compared to the Studio Series Galvatron on the left and the Kingdom Cyclonus on the right. And for some deluxe and leader scale comparisons, here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee, Kingdom Waspinator, and Studio Series Grindor. Overall, I think Megsy here scales decently well with other members of the cast. Or at least, I would be saying something along the lines of that if I had any other Gamer Edition figures. Please, Hasbro, give us a gamer sound wave. I need it. But enough of hopes, dreams, and moderate disappointment. Let's get into the articulation. Anyway, back to hopes, dreams, and moderate disappointment. Now, I'd say the top half, from the waist up, is pretty good with articulation. He's got a waist swivel. He's got some, this does things, I guess. Doesn't really matter. But he does have rotation at the head. I don't think he can rotate it all the way, though. He's got a arm swivel and a slight double jointed elbow because of transformation, and sadly no wrist rotation, and the same for the other arm with the double elbow thing. But yeah, the top half, I'd say pretty good. But now that we're done with the top, we can finally move on to the dreaded lower half of the figure. Alright, let's get a few things out of the way first. The legs can do this swivel thing, but they have this weird tab on the back of the knee, so they can't bend any further than this, which is kind of dumb, and I don't like that. And also, his feet are tiny. Like, look at this. It's friggin' tiny, and what is this supposed to be? Like, extra stand? Like, seriously. The bottom half is not good. Oh well, at least he has ankle tilts that are moderately decent. The paintwork and sculpt on this guy, I'd say, is pretty decent. Like these vents over here, I like those. It looks pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, enough stalling. Let's get into the accessories. Gamer Megatron comes with two main accessories. His tiny little fusion cannon and this mace. For some odd reason, the mace can split in two, and there's a little hole here in the bottom, a port. However, it's been designed in such a way that only the end of this can go into it, not this end. It doesn't fit because of the weird shape. So, pain. What's even weirder is that its sculpt is designed so that Megatron can only hold it by the bottom of it, and, you know, not somewhere a bit higher, so it looks not crap. He can also combine the fusion cannon with his arm. But enough of his robot mode. It's time we get him into his vehicle mode. Alright, Megatron, do the thing.
And now we get to the tank mode. Or as I should say, the non-moving brick mode, as it does not move. I will say the detailing is nice, but it definitely could be better. I mean, the weapon storage is just weird. The tank part doesn't even move. There's not really much to say about it. Overall, it's kind of just exists. I mean, it could be worse, but it definitely could be a lot better too. I'd say that's probably my feelings on this figure overall. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. Alright, Megatron, any final words for us?
No, I think we've gotten the point across quite well.
Alright, good then.
What do you mean? Just a few left.